bootleg retro video games. Ain't no shame in the game in China, right? I mean, this kind of stuff's been going on for years. But, you know, with Neo Geo kind of getting back up there in popularity, there's been a lot more interest in Neo Geo carts for the MVS and the AES as an example. Today, we're going to be taking a look at one such reproduction bootleg cartridge. Not really a bootleg because there was never an actual cartridge of this game, but it is a bootleg. It's an unofficial repro of Samurai Shodown V Perfect. So if you recall, last year, Samurai Shodown V Perfect came out for the first time ever on the Samurai Shodown Neo Geo collection on PC, Nintendo Switch, PS4. Pretty awesome stuff. The Switch version, I have another copy of it, but it's okay. It just doesn't have the same scaling and features as the PS4 PC version, but still definitely a great port. But yeah, Digital Eclipse did a great job with this, getting everything going and bringing out Samurai Shodown V Perfect for the first time. I thought that was pretty cool. And this kind of thing right here, it really makes me wish that SNK would do something like this instead of being reliant on these Soulja Boy China bootleggers. It would be dope if SNK would partner with like a reputable company and produce stuff like this. I would pay some okay money for it, not crazy money, but you know what I'm saying. So you can get this out of China, eBay, AliExpress, your mom's house. I don't freaking know. You could find these out there. They've been doing these repros of a lot of games for the Neo Geo. Pretty much any game you want, you can get as a repro for the MVS. But here we go. We get this nice little box. I mean, it's a box, right? And here is the game. So we're going to test this out in a second here. But dang, I mean, I'm trying not to mess up the box. The box is not bad. It's old school AES style box. And it seems like the Chinese multi-cart's been using these as well. But yeah, that plastic on the inside could crack pretty easily. And I'm having a very difficult time closing it, damn it. 28 Master Swordsmen, including the series. What? Successive bosses collide in an Armageddon of swordsmanship. It's Neo Geo's very final title. That is for sure. But here is the actual cartridge. Now, Neo Geo cartridges for both the MVS and AES are pretty damn big. I mean, we know that. Nice label. I mean, they got that down. The looks of this thing, they really got that down. They have this in multiple colors and whatnot. What got me was how little the boards are. I mean, not even halfway up the cart, right? Look at that. If you take an original Neo Geo cartridge, I believe this World Heroes 2. See how they got the label pretty good, even with a fake ass serial number. They did a decent job with the label. I give them that. But yeah, all original games. I mean, there's a couple exceptions, but it's beside the point. Most Neo Geo games had two big ass boards in these cases, right? Even a lot of the most of the repro stuff or the bootlegged multi-carts from China, you could probably barely see, but this is the newer multi-cart. It has two big ass boards in there as well. We did a video on this not too long ago, but yeah, I found it kind of crazy. Like, yeah, I mean, why, with today's technology, why have more PCB than needed, right? I mean, a cartridge could have just been cut down here. That would have been kind of funny. But let's go ahead and pop this thing in, triangle this way, get that in there. And yeah, I am actually going to be using this 8-bit DOE arcade stick, the new arcade stick, wirelessly through 2.4 gigahertz on that little super gun that we did a video on not too long ago. I have the OSSC right here. I'm going to test this out through a component. As you see, I do have a different case on here. This was from Retrofrog, a replacement case, 3D printed case. I actually really like it versus the open air design of the like layered style that these things normally come with. It was pretty simple. Take the damn OSSC apart, or just take the, the plates off of it and then just stuff it in here and screw it in. Pretty simple stuff. But let's go ahead and power this thing on. And I'm gonna try to do normally Neo Geo without really messing with too much. I can get like to 4 times lines. There we go. I think I may already be on 4 times lines. I forget how to do this. Yeah, we're on 4. 4x, but there's the game. It is running. If you get one of these super guns and you want to use this, you have to put it on X if you're gonna play. If you put it on switch mode, not so much, not gonna work right. What happened? What happened? We lost signal for a second. I think because I hit something over there. That's okay. I'm using this power supply to power the TV or the monitor, so hopefully things work fine. Select coin in. Coin. Start. And then this controller, it's actually A, B, C, D, so not too bad. There's a way to reprogram that with the super gun, but I'm not bothering with any of that. Let's take a look real quick. You got those story elements in this game. Was one of the things that Perfect had going for it. And I've been playing this game a little bit here and there, and I haven't had any issues with this bootleg cart. It works just fine. But it's just like, you know, this game was never released in this form, but I mean, it was made for, you know, the MVS, Neo Geo and whatnot, but it just never came out. We've talked about all that, the history of it and whatnot in previous videos, but having played this quite a bit via the Neo SD Pro, Mr. emulating it, playing it on the Switch and the PS4, playing it on this cart, I'm not really noticing any issues. So that's definitely a cool thing. I always get like, they changed like in the later Samurai Showdowns, the move sets, like the buttons to do the moves changed, and it always confuses me. I think a lot of people still like Special better than 5 Perfect because things were cut from this version. It's just, you know, they implemented the story mode. But there you go. I mean, if you're interested, this thing is out there, but there's numerous ways to play this game without buying a cartridge like this. But it does really bring like that thought in my brain. Why doesn't, you know, like some of these companies, you know, especially a company like SNK where almost, you know, 90% of the library for the Neo Geo is owned by them. The Neo Geo, it's owned by them. So, I mean, the technology's out there to reproduce these games, to make these cartridges, make, you know, limited runs, whatever you have to do. Not through limited runs, so I wouldn't want to wait like a year for a game from them. But you know what I'm saying? Like, work with a reputable company and produce officially licensed copies of your old school games and, you know, sell them. Why the hell not? You know, other companies license out their games for repro purposes, Capcom, you know, stuff like that. But why not SNK? I mean, untapped business here, you know what I'm saying? I just love Neo Geo. I love talking about it, love playing these games, you know, sharing stuff with you guys, and I thought this was a neat one. So there you guys go. Really do appreciate you hanging out with me. Big ass thumb button in your face, right? No issues with this thing. No overheating, no voltage issues. I'm not having any problems. So I'm happy with the purchase. I just wish it was an official version. But you know what? Samurai Shodown 5 on the MVS or the AES, more so expensive on the AES. But on the MVS, still an expensive game for, you know, 5 or 5 Special. You're gonna pay a little bit of money. So you know what? I like using original hardware and cartridges. It's just, there's something about having a big fat ass cart and just sticking it in that slot. Like it just feels good. I don't know how else to explain it, but you know what? Back to the thumb up in your face. Peace out. Bye bye. Thanks for hanging out. And boom. Bye.